No matter the town or port of entry, you can expect to park it, waiting to cross the U.S.-Mexico border.
At some point, you have to be able to say, we've done what you asked us to do. It's time now to focus on the policy side and the investment side on the ports.
Veronica Escobar leads the El Paso County Commissioner's Court, which just passed a resolution calling for an end to further increases in border security. She wants to see more customs agents on the ground and is appealing to the companies that rely on the port to pressure lawmakers.
See that bridge? See that choking commerce? That's going to affect your retail sales, and that's going to affect your bottom line and your economic base.
In our brief time here, we've seen more than one patrol agent parked just staring at the border. People here in El Paso say money would be better spent along the border, bringing in more Customs Border Protection agents to facilitate the more than $400 billion trade industry between the U.S. and Mexico. We don't know exactly how many customs agents work the ports. A local rep for CBP says they do not release that information for security reasons. Nor do they, as some local leaders, including Escobar, have suggested, cross-train Border Patrol agents to do customs work, explaining that the two possess different skill sets and are therefore not interchangeable.
I would suggest to people that border security would be enhanced if you had more customs inspectors at our ports of entry, because a lot of the illicit drugs that come into the country come through our ports of entry, not through, other areas.
Senator Jose Rodriguez represents El Paso and is among those calling for more dollars to be allocated for customs enforcement as part of immigration reform. With violent criminals accounting for fewer than 15% of all Border Patrol apprehensions, according to the Independent Migration Policy Institute, Rodriguez and Escobar say the border is safe and it's time to step up enforcement at the ports of entry.
It would be a much saner policy if we invested more in secure and fast trade coming into the country.
According to a 2012 report by the National Treasury Employees Union, the federal union that represents customs agents, the administration's fiscal year 2013 budget does not include any additional funds for CBP. The union outlines that's despite studies that have shown ports of entry are understaffed by thousands. Yet, CBP says they've been able to increase capacity at cargo facilities, open additional check lanes at ports, and work with trade partners to stagger deliveries, steps that it says have resulted in shorter wait times. Still, there's a push to include a commerce component in immigration reform.
It's never felt like it's been closer. Like in the 20 years that I've been advocating and working with other advocates, it's never felt like it's so close. But it's times like these that feel dangerous also, because people have hope and you feel like you can make a difference and you wonder, were the deals made already behind the scenes?
One deal that's not yet done is addressing so-called sequestration, the massive across-the-board spending cuts that would have an impact on CBP staffing if Congress cannot come to an agreement by March 1st. Sequestration could lead to fewer boots on the ground and, in the eyes of many lawmakers, a less secure border that will delay comprehensive immigration reform from becoming reality. Reporting in El Paso, this is Alana Rocha with the Texas Tribune.